Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Testimony Tuesday. It's your girl Reina. Let's get to it. So this week I just want to give you guys an update on, my journey, moving into this place that God has provided for me. So when I got noticed that, I had to leave where I was, one of the reasons why I never wanted to leave was that, it was furnished, right? It came with everything. You had bed, fridge, stove, everything. And, as a young, individual starting off, it would be really pressuring to buy all of that at once, or, just to ensure you have a bed. And trust me, these prices out there for like bed, just the bed frame alone is like ridiculous, right? So that was one of the reasons why I never wanted to leave, because I'm like, if I leave, then I would have to go into this whole thing of just finding out ways how you are just finding the money, finding the funds, to get these furnitures. But I decided to trust God. I had a blow up bed, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to sleep on my blow up bed, right? And after deciding that, this is what I'm going to do, and everything, I was content. I was just at a place where I told myself that, you know what, God, I'm going to trust you in this season of my life. I don't understand it, but I'm going to trust you in this season, because I know that you are good, and I know that you make no mistakes. And I remember just saying that to myself, that God, you don't make any mistake. God makes no mistake. So I'm just trusting him in this process. And I remember there was this one particular day, because after I moved in, I started to move in my stuff little by little. But I never really slept there. I slept by my friend, because one of the reasons, I had a blow up bed, and it had a like, I don't know if it was a tear or anything, but it had a slow leak. So after lying on it for a while, by when you wake up in the morning, it's flat out, right? And so I was just staying by my friend. I didn't muster up the courage to go by the house and to really sleep there, because I was like, you know what, yeah, that's not my style, or I was just not ready to walk in that unknown as yet. So I just made up my mind, and I said to myself, you know what, I'm just going to just trust God. I'm just going to trust him. And I remember my first night sleeping there in my blow up bed. I was like, I was going to my bed, and I was like, God, I'm going to trust you. Whatever you wish for me in this season, whatever you want to happen in terms of just the process of getting everything, because that was on my mind. It was weighing on my mind. And I was like, God, whatever your will is, I trust it, and I just ask that you lead me and that you give me peace. And in the morning, when I woke up, my landlord, she came to me, because she was assisting me with setting up some stuff. And she came to me, and she was like, Reina, do you know that I have some stuff in storage if you would like? And I remember just standing there crying, because in the night I was just telling God that, listen, I'm going to trust you. When I said the place was empty, I had nothing in the place more than my clothes, my sister's clothes. That was it. And probably 2 pots and pans. That was it. That's all I had in the place. Nothing. And my blow up bed. And when she came to me and she said all that, I remember tears coming to my eyes. I was crying, because I was like, God, I was just talking to you last night about how I am going to trust you, and within less than 24 hours, here you are providing, here you are showing yourself strong, here you are, you're just proving yourself. And I was like, I was just wowed, I was just shocked. And I just remember just there crying. When I said crying, because I'm like, God, who could this be but you? Who could this be but you? Listen, God is just revealing himself to us in this season. Like whatever you need him to be, if you need him to be a healer, he will reveal himself to you as a healer. All he requires of you is just to trust him, is just to surrender and say, God, I'm at a point where I cannot do this on my own. I no longer want to do it on your own, but I trust in you. I trust in your plans, because he said in his words that the plans that he has for us is of good and not of evil, and to prosper us and to give us an expected end. Listen, I urge you guys, trust in the Lord. The Bible said, blessed is he that puts his trust in God. Listen, this is the season when God wants to reveal himself to you in whatever way that you want him to. He is the great I am. I am all that you need me to be and more. Listen, trust him in this season. So as you go through this week, I pray that you will just rely on God totally. And whatever you need him to be, trust him to be that and more. Have a blessed week, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl, Reina, and thank you. So, I moved into the new place. And as you can see, no furniture. This is one bedroom. No furniture, but I am trusting God that he will provide in this season. I'm just in that season where, I'm just trusting him and just increasing my faith a little bit. So what I do have is a blow-up bed. So this is my blow-up bed right here. That's my blow-up bed right there. So that is all the furniture that I have. And as I said, I'm just trusting God. I'm excited for what he's about to do in this season.